What's up, everybody? Tyler Horvath here with another episode of the Daily Tea. So I've been getting a lot of questions about how to optimize an e-commerce site for SEO. So in this video, I'm going to show you 4 really great tips to boost your e-commerce traffic, in turn boosting your e-commerce sales. So the last one is really important, so make sure you stay tuned to the end because the last one is the most important one. But the first thing that you want to look at is your on-page SEO. So this is the optimization of your website itself. So I'm going to go through a few important factors that you need to look at and optimize on your e-commerce site in order to grow your traffic. So the first thing is your meta titles, descriptions, and alt tags. So these are pretty basic technical SEO optimization techniques. So your meta title is the main title of your page and of your product. So this is what is seen in Google when someone searches for something. So the meta title will be the big blue link in the search engine results, and the description will be the text description under that. So it's really important that you have your main keywords for that page included in your meta titles and your meta descriptions. And you want every single page to have its own unique title and description as well. You also want to add alt tags to all of your product images that have your main keyword in it, which should be your product name or what type of product it is. So make sure that all of your product pages and all of your pages in general have really good title tags, description tags, and alt tags. Now, once you have that done, then you need to look at your site speed. So when it comes to e-commerce and people buying things online, they want it to be fast. If they're browsing your products or trying to check out and it's taking a really long time, then they're going to leave and they're going to go buy somewhere else that has a fast site. So make sure that your site loads in under 3 seconds. And that all of your pages load really fast. Now this way, if someone's buying something, they can get through the process really fast. There's no friction, and you will make another sale. So make sure that your site's fast. And the next thing that you want to make sure is that you are on HTTPS. So if you have an e-commerce site, it is now vital that you have SSL installed, which stands for Secure Socket Layer. And that is what makes your site secure. So make sure that your entire website is HTTPS. You don't even want an HTTP only version, especially for e-commerce sites. It's now better in Google's mind to have HTTPS, so make sure that your whole site is that way and you will see a good increase in search engine rankings. So now that all of the on-page SEO is out of the way, now we want to look at our product descriptions. Now, this is somewhat on-page SEO still, but it needs to be its own thing because it is one of the most important parts about ranking your e-commerce site. So I see a lot of e-commerce site owners, writing a description for their product that is, maybe a paragraph or a couple sentences. This is not going to get you ranked. This is called thin content. And it's pretty much impossible to rank thin content well in Google for any decently sized search volume keyword. So make sure that all of your product descriptions have at least 1,000 words. I know that that's a lot, but the more words you have, the higher that you're going to rank in Google. So if you can even write more than that, you should definitely do that. Now make sure that you sprinkle your main keywords in it and make sure that you break it up with heading tags. So H1s, H2s, etc. And I'm not going to get too in-depth with those in this video. You can check out some of my other videos where I go in-depth on these on-page SEO techniques. But make sure that you have a lot of word content and your heading tags, and you also want to have a lot of images and graphs, any kind of outlinking or internal linking to your other website. You basically want it to be an optimized blog post, but you want it to be for your product and you want it to be laid out well. And that way your actual product pages can get indexed and ranked in Google. So another cool thing that you can do is add schema rating snippets. So schema data is somewhat new in the SEO world within the last couple years. It's basically little snippets that Google takes out of your website to feature in the search engines so that people can get a little bit more information about the site than normal. So if you have ever searched in Google and you see a listing with the star ratings on it and it says 4 out of 5 stars from 300 people or whatever, that's what this is. So you can simply create some schema code. You can just go to Google, search for schema generator, and choose product, and then you can enter in all the information for your product, and it'll spit out some code, and then you simply paste that code on your product page, and then now Google will start showing the rating snippet, if you have any ratings, for your product page. Now, if you are using WordPress with WooCommerce, then you can simply install one simple plugin, and it will show your schema ratings, or it'll install that for all of your products on your WordPress WooCommerce site. Now this will help you stand out a lot more in the search engines, which will in turn increase your ranking in SEO because the higher click-through rate that your listing has, the more chances that Google will move it up because it knows that a lot of people are clicking on that and it's probably what people are looking for. So now the last thing and the most important thing that you need to do is content marketing. So simply just ranking your product pages these days is really hard because there is so much competition out there. Really the only way to stand out and get a ton of traffic to your e-commerce store is either digital advertising, which costs a lot of money, or content marketing, which doesn't need to cost a lot of money if you can put in the time and the work. So basically content marketing is building content around your potential customers and having them find you in Google with your content and then converting them into customers. So for example, if you are selling snowboards, then you should write a lot of content around snowboards. What are the best snowboards? How to snowboard. There's a ton of different content that you can write around that. And now when people are searching for how to snowboard or what are the best snowboards, they'll find your site in Google from your content that you wrote, and then you can convert them into a customer. So it sounds pretty simple. We actually have a completely free content marketing course that I just launched a week ago. It's an hour long, and it will give you some vital information on how to do the best kind of content marketing campaign. So I'll show you everything that you need to do from research to execution, and it's all completely free. So I will post the link below to that, so make sure that you sign up for that and check it out. Be sure to email me or message me if you have any questions about content marketing or anything like that. So these are 4 really simple tips that you can implement on your e-commerce website today to start growing your traffic from Google. So be sure to follow this channel. We're always posting content on how to start and grow businesses online, and I will see you next time.